There lies before us a beautiful, possible life, one that shall have a passion for giving, that shall be poured forth to God, spent out for mankind. Those were the words of the late missionary Lilias Trotter, which sum up her belief about what it means to be a missionary. But I think many today would not share her opinions. The term missionary has become a dirty word. Mission, an archaic movement of socks and sandals that should be confined to the annals of history. I went on a trip to discover what it really means to be a missionary today. And honestly, the first thing I notice about missionaries who've been in the field for a long time is their compassion. Their compassion for people. I asked one how she could wake up every day with the drive to put herself in danger, to uproot herself from the comforts of home and family and stray into a completely foreign culture. Her response was simply compassion, to see people as God sees them. To be a missionary is, I think, to understand God's compassion for people. The missionary is driven by God's desire for every person to be in relationship with Him, for every human to have fullness of life and eternity. It strikes me that the missionary understands the value of this message that they bring, a value I think many have lost or misunderstood. Penn and Teller, the famously outspoken atheist magicians, pointed out that if we really believed our ancient text, we'd be telling everyone. But I think we're afraid, not of travel or of being uprooted and scattered to the far reaches of the earth. After all, it's the millennial dream to be wanderers. No, I think we're afraid because our culture sees mission as similar to the Crusades and colonialism, and in some cases this concern is well placed, as in the past religion has occasionally been used to hide ulterior motives. For this reason, missionaries are often perceived as pushing an ideology which is in direct violation of other world cultures. Culture is diverse and stunning, something worth protecting wherever it expresses beauty and truth. And I think Jesus did not come primarily to change culture, but to change hearts and to change minds. Likewise, the missionary does not come to force the seeker to abandon their traditional dress and wear trousers, but rather the seeker, in experiencing Jesus, might fight for justice and truth in their own community. The missionary in fact believes not that the seeker must be less themselves, less their culture, but more, complete. The missionary's task then is to strip away cultural baggage associated with Jesus, with Christianity, with religion, with their own faith, to use words and stories that are understood not just by Muslims, Buddhists or Hindus, but even by witches, terrorists and drug addicts. Ultimately, to be a missionary is to respond to a call from God, to go and serve people, to be uprooted and scattered amongst the nations, but also, paradoxically, to find home. Many things begin with seeing in this world of ours. Who do you see?